chasing dreams, hometown deep off in the sticks. And they said it won't work, why you wasting so much time? I told them let the fog clear and I'ma show you how I shine. I never had a clue my life would end up like this. Just a dude out chasing dreams, hometown deep off in the sticks. And they said it won't work, why you wasting so much time? I told them let the fog clear and I'ma show you how I shine.
What's going on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram fam, America? Yep, you guys can see what we doing. We're tearing her back apart, pulling the motor back out. So right now, draining the radiator from the pit cock on the radiator, having a cigarette. Went ahead and pulled the doors off, hood off, got the bed off. I was leaking some trans fluid from my trans line. It was running all the way back on my drive shaft, soaking the rear, soaking shit. So we gotta clean that up, and we're gonna go ahead and get rid of the fuel tank and put it up here in the fuel cell. Put a fuel cell in here. We got one, so we'll do that as well. But as soon as this gets done draining, disconnect the radiator hoses, engine wiring harness, and steering column, master cylinder lines into the proportioning valve, and steering column, and then the top of the shift linkage. So we got all that to get done before we can pull the cab back off and set it over here somewhere, hopefully. But that's what we got going on. We took her on a good 600-700 mile drive, and she did good. She ran great, shifted great, suspension's all right. Like I said, it's just when I go to start it up now, something's not right with the flywheel. I feel like my flywheel bolts or torque converter bolts or something like that's coming loose. So I don't know yet. So we're pulling the motor back out of the truck and gonna see what's going on with it that way. So appreciate y'all stopping by. Stay tuned. Peace out. We back at it again, YouTube, Facebook, America. We got the doors off, got the bed off, got the front clip off, got the wiring harness to the engine, the headlights out, ECM unplugged, fuel lines disconnected, brake lines disconnected, just letting the brake line finish dripping. And then we're gonna, I got the steering column bolts out, so I just gotta squeeze that mid shaft together and start pulling out the body mounts next. We can get this cab off, and we'll go from there and see what's going on with this transmission, this flex plate, and this automatic. Just started making a hell of a noise. Hope I didn't break it. You know how they crack in these 2.5s, well, flex plates in general. That's what we got going on. I'll give you guys a little short. She looks good though. That motherfucker header boy. That heat wrap on there, brake fluid still dripping. She looks good though. We getting there. Got a little bit of tools. I'm gonna make sure if I gotta go get a new flex plate, we'll get it. I got the torque specs. I got torque wrench. My buddy let me use it. So I'm trying to get a hold of him. He finally answered. So that's where we at. Keep on watching, folk. Peace out. See, we got the cab back on. The bed's sitting on there. The rims are back on. They're tight. I gotta adjust the back mounts. Take out some spacers, add a spacer, or something like that. I'm gonna go ahead now and get the radiator support back in with the radiator on it. Finish bringing the wire in down, plug it into the ECM computer. Wire all my starter, coil, distributor, alternator, thermostat, fuel injector wires all back up. And then hook the brake line back up, and we'll go from there. But we're getting her back together. Said it's 8 o'clock now, almost 8 o'clock, so we got about a good hour to work with, and we'll start cleaning up If not, I'll set up some lights. That's what we got going on YouTube, Facebook. It's doing good. That's not oil or nothing. I had spilt a Red Bull on my journey, road trip. So we'll clean all that up. Get a good spray down in here before we put anything down. So that's what we got. Hope y'all enjoy it. It's a Chevy short bed. Got her up under a tree because it was 90 degrees today. I love them Camaro wheels. They look sweet, don't they? 18s, 245, 45, 18s. You guys can see on this side the cab's way up in the back, so we gotta take the spacers out of that. I was wrong on that. But I try to weld my trans mount better, not just getting too much power long extension cord. So we're gonna pull it up tomorrow and weld that up better if we get it running. But that's what we got going on. Thanks for stopping by. Keep checking out his Extreme 88. What's going on? We back at it. Got it fired up. Running again. Sound pretty good. Sound pretty good. What we got? The dude still got to check the oil light on because the oil sender's not hooked up. And I still got to hook the ground up for the tail lights and plug them in. So don't sound too bad. We'll go ahead and throw these doors on, lead the brakes, pull this thing around, and put a good tack weld on that trans mount riser. We're just making sure nothing's leaking. Don't look like none of my fuel lines are leaking. Air. Motor mounts are tight. Oh, this is the block off this motor came out of a power steering brake system. So that's, I'm blocking that off. And it came with AC. I don't have AC in my truck, so I'm just using it for the clutch and the pulley for the power steering. I'll eventually do away with both of them. We're letting the air bubbles come out of that and out of here so it warms up. I had to burp it a few times, but I overfilled it. It sounds good. We'll let it warm up, do her thingy thing. We're looking for these two things. Old wing nutties. Looking good. Boiling a little bit. Trying to get warm. Burp it a little bit. She's circulating. I ain't got the O2 sensor plugged in either. Steering wheel's upside down now because I had my steering shift linkage backwards. Sounds good. my transmission lines ain't leaking, and all that good stuff. But we're gonna go ahead and finish buttoning her back up, throw the doors back on it, and bleed the brakes. So we'll get back with y'all. Looking good though. I gotta raise this cab up a little bit and drop that one down too. So we'll get to that as well. So we got the door back on there, passenger side. Got the lower valance on there, driver's side door. She's running cool, doing good. Something funny when I start it, feels a little slow. Maybe it's the starter, or the battery. Low cranking amps for it. I don't know, but we'll see. We're gonna continue with the headlights, grill, and then the bed, and then we'll bleed the brakes still. So they're pretty good. What up, fam? The struggle is real. Hear me? Oh shit, look, boy, put a bench seat in there. Yeah. But the struggle is real, folks. Yeah. What the fuck is that dripping? That's gasolina. Dripping out the tank. So we're fixing it now. Letting it drain the rest of the way. Always something. Always something, folk. But yeah, we got the fender back on too. I'm so happy. I'm pretty impressed with the front end. Still got to get a clip for the lower thing. It's pushed in. Other than that, she's doing good. Looks good. We'll see how she does. We got the back window taken care of, cleaned up. Really want to put a new windshield in this thing. You guys can see it's somebody fucked it up with the windshield wipers. But that's her. That's the 88. We're fixing the gas link. Had a whole pinhole pop up on me down in Harrington in a junkyard, and as soon as I touched it with my finger, went to wipe it, it made it even bigger. So it was like steady pissing out. So I had to run a screw with a washer on it, and I hit it with some fucking I had some JB weld in my truck, and I just stuck it on that for now, just get out the parking lot. And I put more gas in it, and it was just a tiny drip, you know what I mean? So I poured it in here this morning, ran it out of gas, and letting it finish drip. But I couldn't get that old JB weld out and that screw out. So I'm gonna have to keep going over top of it, sand it up better, because it was only leaking out the seam, like a seam, a little tiny drip. I got her dripping pretty good now, so filled up that pan halfway, so hopefully this thing don't take all day. That's what we got going on, the 88. I'm gonna do my tail lights, fix them. Well, that's how I got them. They had primer all over them, but tried taking some acetone, and you really shouldn't touch acetone with this shit, but yeah. That's what we got. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, fam, America. What up, fam? Boy, looking good. Look low as shit. We're gonna see what we got going on today. Neighbor. We see you got the TV installed. That comes on now. It works good. We did get the water temp installed, the voltage light, and I'm waiting on my next oil change so I can do that. I gotta pull a thread bolt out of the block. Still gotta get my cigarette lighter, some dumb other things like these sail panels, different door panels, and another dash probably. Or we're gonna do the metal thing with it. Got the tack hooked up. The tack looks fucking dope. I guess I need my keys for it to work. Let me check my pockets. Got another horn thing, horn button. Got the, I have a 92. Found my floor insulation and all that. Yeah, I got the bench seat in there, fellas. But let's show you guys this right quick. My timing's out of whack. I ain't got this thing timed yet. Oh, she worked. Radio, come on. I ain't got no speakers hooked up yet, fellas, so I still gotta run some speakers somewhere. I gotta do something just to see if it works. But she come on. You know what I mean? Watch my Pornhub, all that good shit. Nah, I'm joking. Turn signal's on. I heard turn signal. But I ain't got no horn. The horn up there is bad. But tack works. Everything works pretty good. That's what we're getting into today. We're gonna finish up buttoning up. Probably gonna fix that. It's all scratched up. But so are the door panels. I really want to take this door panel off. I don't like it. But that's what we got going on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, fam. Chilling in the S10. We got her out front of the crib. You know what I mean? I'm actually driving this thing. But that's what's going on. Peace out. What up, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, fam? You guys are not gonna believe this. I found a honey hole of old square body Chevy S10s, Ford Rangers, square body old body Fords, extended cabs. There's extended cab S10 square bodies, Blazers. Look, little short bed right here. S10. God dang. That's crazy. Alright, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get to it. Look, there's a Ford. Another Ford. This must be a 91, 92. It's got a good fender on it, boys. That's gonna be our fender. And it's got a good bench seat. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yup. Sweet. We're gonna go take a look. But man, there's cars all over here. Cars back there. There's a Bronco sitting right there.